Tonight, Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's 15-year-old daughter, rushed to a hospital in L.A. after a reported suicide attempt. Sources say Paris called a suicide hotline last night before cutting one of her wrists. The good news, family members say the superstar singer's daughter is okay. But tonight, we're asking what could have happened to lead this beautiful young girl to physically harm herself. Benny Politan's off tonight, so Ashleigh Merchant is with our in-studio jury here at HLN headquarters in Atlanta. Ashleigh Merchant's with our in-studio jury.
Hey, Ryan, you know, your heart just goes out to this family and to this little girl who is clearly suffering. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you, just raise your paddles if you are worried about Paris? I think most people on the jury are worried. Juror number 3, I know you had some thoughts about this and maybe some personal experience you can relate. What are your thoughts about Paris and what are your concerns for her?
I can relate, and I think for a 15-year-old girl, what she did was a cry for help. She obviously has something going on, and it's such an impressionable age, and being in the spotlight with her family and this trial and her father, that they just won't let it all rest and let him be in peace. It's a cry for help, and she really does need some professional help.
And Ryan, we all know 15 is a very difficult age.
A very difficult age. And Ashleigh is with our in-studio jury.
You know, Ryan, we've got a lot of parents on this jury, and so they've got a lot of strong feelings about who should actually have custody of these children. Juror number 1, you've got 2 children, 2 young children. Yes. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, everybody keeps saying, hey, why she's cutting herself, but she's 15. She has no stability. I mean, y'all said she's been from one person to another person. At 15, you're supposed to be enjoying school, enjoying your friends, going out, you know. So to me, with me having kids, I can even imagine. But I do think she should have a choice as of right now. She knows what's going on. So
you think she should get to choose who actually...
I'm not saying she's responsible.
Right.
But what I'm saying is she should have a say. So even if they give her just, hey, you got so-and-so and whoever. But I don't know. There's no stability.
Thank you. And juror number 4, I know you had some strong thoughts on this as well.
Yeah, I think it's, with all the tragedies with this family, I think it's time for them to kind of act more adult-like, because honestly, this is what's important, is their family, and we don't want to see another tragedy happen, and with the court hearing coming up and all that, no doubt it was a lot of stress on her, so.
Thank you. Ryan, it seems like everybody wants the same thing, stability for these children.
Yes. Ashleigh Merchant is with our in-studio jury.
You know, Ryan, most families go through their whole life without being involved in a lawsuit. In this family, this is their 3rd case in court. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you, yes or no, do you think that this is a cry for help? Got all yeses. Number 2? Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, I think it is a cry for help because, unfortunately, when someone truly does want to end it all and just be done with life, they don't call the suicide hotline. You end up finding them the next day, unfortunately passed. So the fact that she took the time to call the suicide hotline tells me that it is a cry for help, that she needs some kind of assistance moving forward.
Definitely, Ryan. Call for help, and the tweets, I mean, she was clearly speaking out about this.
And that's why, Ashleigh, you wonder, why is the family doing this? Why go after this during this time?
And I think our next jury question really gets to the heart of the matter, whether or not you believe this is just a money grab by the Jackson family. All right, we've got 2 no's. I want to go to a yes first. I'm going to go to juror number 8. What are your thoughts on this?
I think the family should be much more concerned about the children. The children are the legacy of Michael Jackson as a father, and that should be the legacy that he leaves. And children need a lot more than 3 meals and a bed. They need people who are concerned about their spiritual and emotional well-being. And I think by continuing to play this game of who can we blame, it opens it up for the children to have greater survivor guilt and be wondering, should I blame myself, or what could I have said or done, instead of allowing them to go through a healing process.
And let's get one of the no's. Juror number 10.
I don't think this is a money grab, simply because this is the 3rd time this family has been to trial, and I don't think, if it was just for the money, I don't think they would put themselves or the children through this.
A little bit of differing opinions here, Ryan.
And Ashleigh is with our jury.
Ryan, I want to get a couple 15-second comments from our jury. Juror number 12, we haven't heard from you yet.
I think that despite whatever arrangement Ms. Rowe made with the Jackson family, if she's a fit person, if she's fit to parent, I think that she should have some active involvement in her daughter's life. A daughter needs her mother regardless. Grandparents, aunts, uncles cannot compare to a mother's love and a mother's guidance. So they should let her have more input if that's what she needs.
And I know juror number 3 has been very outspoken on this issue. What are your final thoughts?
I do think that Michael Jackson went out of his way to protect these children from the spotlight. And now they're being thrust into all these lawsuits, litigation, and her at 15 being thrust into being forced to talk to trial lawyers and juries, and just let her be 15. If they love her that much, they will keep her out of the limelight and protect her.
Thank you.